We started off with this small network, right, where people were just sharing what was going on with their lives. And as it was growing, they were actually using the tools that we were offering to solve really complex social problems.
KXU's time 740. That's Mark Zuckerberg, Facebook creator, in an exclusive interview with ABC last night, talking about harnessing the power of his social media network to help eliminate the critical shortage of organs for patients desperately in need of life-saving transplants. Beginning today, Facebook users will be able to add that they're organ donors to their timelines, and if they're not, they can find links to official organ donation registries and instantly enroll. Earlier this morning, Scott Lynn and I had a chance to speak with ABC News Chief Health and Medical Editor Richard Besser about all this and ask him for his reaction.
I think this could be a total game changer when it comes to organ donation. This is absolutely fantastic. There are more than 100,000 people in America who are waiting right now for an organ. 18 people die every day. This could eliminate the organ transplant wait list.
Here in Oregon, where we've been identifying ourselves as donors on our driver's license for a long time now, one assumes that everybody is doing this. Give us the big picture in terms of how this can actually impact.
Well, there are 42% of us who have checked the box on our driver's license. Only a fraction of those people have told their friends and family that they're an organ donor. So if something tragic were to happen, I'm not sure that everyone would look to see who was an organ donor. We know that over 95% of people in America are in favor of organ donation, and more than 1 billion people are members of Facebook. You put that all together, and this could eliminate that list. It's so easy to go on Facebook. It's so simple to go on there. It's as simple as Facebook. You go on, you go to your timeline, you add a life event, and you can let your friends and family know that you're an organ donor, or you can link to a site in your state so that you can register to be an organ donor.
How did Facebook founder Mark Zuckerberg decide to do this? What led to this happening?
Well, there were a couple things going on. Mark Zuckerberg's girlfriend is a medical student, and he and she had been talking about this problem and knew how important it was. And his partner, Sheryl Sandberg, in Facebook, she had gone to a reunion of a business school and had run into Dr. Andy Cameron, who's head of transplant surgery at Hopkins. And they had talked about this problem, and it all clicked. Here's a social network that's all about communicating. It's all about connecting people. And you could use this to solve a major public health problem.
And there's no question, Doctor, is there, that Facebook users like to share everything?
Well, they do. And that worried me at first. But you can limit who you share it with. You don't have to tell anyone you don't want to that you would like to be an organ donor. But you can very easily tell your friends, tell your family that if something bad were to happen, this is what I want to do.
So this is really double-pronged in terms of leading to actual organ donations, but also, equally important, I would think, raising awareness.
It does raise awareness. It's a conversation that people are having today that isn't an easy conversation to have, but this makes it easy. People can talk. There's going to be buzz all day. We have it on all of our shows on ABC News about this. I'm doing a Twitter chat on it this afternoon. It's all to get people talking about organ donation and making it cool to click that button.
So do you see a time when we will have all the organs that we need and we will not have this 100,000 plus awaiting them?
Wouldn't that be a wonderful thing? It's a tragedy when someone loses a loved one. When my sister died prematurely, it was a tragedy. But we were able to donate her corneas, and someone is seeing because of the loss that we experienced. That's something that everyone should have the opportunity to do should a tragedy befall them.
Are you hearing like reaction from your medical colleagues?
I am. People are very excited about this. The medical community is pretty Neanderthal when it comes to social media. And so thinking about using social media to solve a health problem, it's taking some people a little while to understand it, but when they get it, it's like, wow, this could make a big difference.
Dr. Richard Besser, ABC's Chief Health and Medical Editor, thanks for talking to us in Portland this morning, Richard.
Thank you very much. Real pleasure.